listen closely. You hear it?
What was that?
So I've got just a penny, a quarter.
Whoa, what are you doing?
All right. It's cooled off a little bit. So why is it making that sound?
Metal's reacting.
Metal's not reacting.
Styrofoam.
The heat.
It does.
So what's going on though? What am I doing when I think about what I'm doing? When I take this quarter, which is warmer than this, right?
Yeah.
So when I take this and I'm putting it down, it's not melting it.
The
It's
heat's reacting to it.
Energizing it?
yeah. So remember kinetic energy theory. The warmer something is, the faster the particles move, right? So I'm causing the particles that are, and we know that they have a little motion in them here, even in a frozen state, but they don't have near the motion that they do when they go to a gas here, as you can see coming off. So what am I doing? When I push this penny down, and if I push on it, all right, that gas that's being released on the other side is trying to get out of there. All right, it's expanding fast. All right, so what happens if you take a lot of gas and put it past a small opening?
Whistle.
Same kind of principle. All right, so that gas is trying to escape around that quarter, and it's causing it to do that. Now here's something else that's cool. If I just take the,
But not for a long time.
yeah, you don't want to touch your sidelines.
I can't, yeah,
Sorry.
his hand's in the way.
You can see it coming out low.
Whoa. What in the world? What if it shot it up?
It's a ghost.
Holy smokes.
Literally smoke.
I was waiting for someone to say that.
Why is there gas still coming out of it?
Because it's still sublimating. All right, so we're going to watch and see what happens to that quarter there. So the opposite, does anybody remember what the opposite of sublimation is?
It starts with a D.
It does start with a
Deposition.
D, and it's deposition. Deposition.
Well,
All right.
sublimate till it's all over.
So deposition is when something goes straight from a gas to a solid. All right, without passing go.
The quarter's
Okay.
freezing.
Don't collect your $200. So what's happening on this quarter?
It is freezing
Frosting.
over.
It's not freezing.
Frosting.
Yeah.
It's deposition.
It's
Okay, so you've got carbon dioxide gas that's going back to a solid state because metal is a good conductor, right? It's not a good insulator, it's a conductor. So that quarter gets pretty cold pretty quick. All right, so what's happening is that carbon dioxide now is freezing or depositing back on there, and that's why I remember it is deposition is depositing. So what do we call that? If we left this in the freezer and we pulled something out that looked like that, what would we call it? Freezer burn. Right, so that's deposition. All right, because you didn't, like, if you put something in and you pull it out and it's covered in ice crystals, you didn't pour water on it, right? All right, so that has gone straight from a gaseous state to a solid
So
state.
what if